Hey foodies, and welcome back to Cooking with Kiana. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make this delicious baked ziti. It's super easy to make, it's beefy, very saucy, has a lot of cheese in it. If you guys like spaghetti and want to step up, you should definitely try this baked ziti. So let's go ahead and introduce these ingredients and get started. So for this recipe, I'm going to use 1 pack of sweet Italian sausages and 1 pack of hot Italian sausages. I'm also going to use 1 pound of ground beef, 1 medium-sized onion chopped finely, as well as 8 cloves of garlic chopped finely. Don't use minced garlic. 4 heaping tablespoons of ricotta cheese, 1 packet of Parmesan cheese, a half of a packet of sharp cheddar cheese, and 1 packet of mozzarella cheese. I'm also going to be using a half a cup of parsley, as well as fresh thyme, basil, and bay leaves. Make sure you check the description box for accurate measurements of everything. And for the seasonings, I'm going to be using 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 2 teaspoons of Lawrys seasoning salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of crushed red pepper, and 2 teaspoons of dry oregano. And this is the marinara sauces I'm going to be using for this recipe. I'm going to be using ragu because it already has a good flavor to it. Now, if you guys want to use diced tomatoes and make a tomato sauce from scratch, go ahead and do that. I personally don't have time to be doing all of that. I just want to make this a quick, easy, and simple recipe. All right, so first I'm going to start off by boiling my pasta, and I'm going to boil these for about 11 minutes. Just make sure you follow the directions on the back of the packaging. I'm just going to cook these al dente. You do not want to cook these fully. Keep in mind that we are going to bake these in the oven, and the worst thing to eat is overcooked pasta. Ew. So go ahead and drain those pasta noodles, and in the meantime, cook your onions on medium heat. Once they have become translucent, go ahead and add in the garlic, and then go ahead and give that a good stir as well. Now I'm going to add in the sausages, and how I'm going to do this is I'm going to squeeze this right out of the casing. Now, if you want to, at some stores they sell the sausages without the casing. You can buy that, but if they don't have it, you can squeeze it right out of the casing like you see me doing. Okay, so now you're going to take your spatula and just go ahead and break that up. Once you have finished breaking that up, go ahead and add in your ground beef, and then you're going to go ahead and break that up too. Now, once you're done breaking that up, you want to go ahead and cook that until it is halfway browned. Then we're going to go ahead and add in that seasoning mix that I told you guys about earlier. And then we're going to mix this all together, and we're going to let this cook out until you see no more pink. All right, guys, so once all that pink is gone and you have fully browned it, we are going to add in all of our marinara sauces. And this is going to be really saucy. I'm doing this on purpose because a lot of times you have baked ziti and it's dry. It's good, there just don't be enough sauce. And that is not what you want with baked ziti. Now I'm going to add a tablespoon of sugar just to kill that acidity, as well as 1/4 of a cup of fresh basil, 1 bay leaf, a half a cup of parsley, and fresh thyme. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate that thyme from the sprigs, place that in, and then we're going to mix this all together, put the cover on, and let that simmer for about an hour. That way that sauce can really marinate in and absorb all those flavors. All right, so after an hour, I'm just going to add the sauce to the penne pasta. As you see, I use penne instead of ziti. It's just because they didn't have it at the store. So if they don't have it, you can use penne instead. So just go ahead and mix that all together. And at this point, if you would like, you can go ahead and taste it to see if you would like to add some more seasoning to it. Most likely you're not going to want to add any more seasoning because this is seasoned to the T. Okay, so now I'm going to add in about 4 heaping tablespoons of ricotta. And what this is going to do is it's going to make it nice and creamy. Now, some people like to layer their ricotta in it like they would a lasagna. I'm not that big of a ricotta fan to be doing all of that, but just do what works best for you. So now we're going to go ahead and add half of the baked ziti to our baking dish. Go ahead and spread that out so it is nice and even. Now we're going to add the mozzarella cheese and some of that Parmesan cheese as well. And I'm also going to add a little bit of cheddar cheese. Not too much, just a little bit. If you guys are enjoying this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, as well as leaving a comment down below and subscribing. That way I know I'm doing a good job, and also that way you don't miss new recipes from me. All right, so once I'm done spreading my layers of mozzarella, Parmesan, and cheddar cheese, I'm gonna add the remaining of the baked ziti and just go ahead and pat that down, make sure it's a level surface. And then I'm gonna go in with some mozzarella cheese to top it off. And I'm also gonna add some Parmesan to that as well. All right, so once I'm done adding all my cheese, I'm just gonna go ahead and add some parsley. This is mainly for presentation, so you can skip this step. And then we're gonna pop this in the oven on 350 for about 25 minutes. And this is what it is looking like fresh out the oven, guys. You just wanna let this cool off for about 15 minutes. And honestly, I couldn't wait. So you know me, I went in and I got me a piece. As you can see, it is super saucy and cheesy, and it has tons of flavor. If you guys are looking for an easy recipe and you're sick of eating spaghetti, but you want something similar, but you want something like lasagna, I'm telling you guys, this is the perfect recipe. It has all the great components of lasagna without having to spend hours in the kitchen. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.